Hello, this is a Whitman folder for Liberty Walking half dollars. This is number one, so this is for half dollars from 1916 to 1936. And I have a half dollar here that we'll put in a second. So let's go ahead and open it up. This is brand new. And oh, the reason I bought this, let me just tell you why, because it's important. You see how thin it is? See that? You can stack this. You can stack it like this, or you can stack it like this. And it makes it really nice for storing your coins. Now, there's other ways to store coins and, all kinds of ways. But this is a convenient way, in my opinion. And it's an affordable way. If I can get this page open. There we go. So there you see what it looks like on the inside. So you have spots for the coins. For example, for the 1916, you can put it in here. And look at the mintage, 608,000. Whereas something like, let's go over here, something a little bit higher. For example, a 1934D has 2.4 million. So, this is a much more scarce coin. So typically it's valued higher. Typically, coins with lower mintages are worth more money. Now, that's not always the case. There are cases where there have been coins that have been minted quite a bit, but they're still very scarce. Those are very specific instances. As a general rule, a lower mintage indicates higher scarcity, generally speaking. That's usually the case. Not always, but generally speaking. For example, 1917 is much more common. And so how it works is you buy one of these, and they're really inexpensive, and you can fill them, and they'll bring you years of joy, honestly. Just some people criticize these. They say that they're not the best way to store your coins. That's fine. People can have opinions. What coins are you going to be putting in here? Are you going to be putting in, brilliant, uncirculated, choice coins in here in mint state? Probably not. You're probably going to be putting circulated coins in here, so it's not a huge deal. There's other ways to store your coins. For example, here I have some coins in 2x2s and in PVC-free pages that I could put in a binder. But this is nice because you can fill a set and it tells you the mintages. That's the key difference. Also over here, it gives you some history about the coin, which is really fun to read. You'll probably end up reading it, 5 or 6 times. And here I have a coin. Here's a 50-cent piece, a Walking Liberty half dollar. If you're familiar with the silver American Eagles, the design for the eagle, I believe, is a modified. I believe it's a modified design of this one. I'll have to look at one of my eagles to compare. So 1936, there's the obverse. On the reverse, we should be able to find a mint mark. There it is. There's the mint mark on the reverse. It's an S, I believe. Yeah, so this is San Francisco. So let's see if we can find that's it's the last one. So apparently this is a fairly common coin, 3.9 million. Which makes sense. I didn't pay very much for this coin. This is just a circulated condition, Walking Liberty half dollar. In fact, I believe this one was purchased under the pretense of junk silver. So that's how I got this one. It was not intended to be like a coin with any numismatic value. So numismatic value is the value given to a coin due to its grade and its scarcity. So this one is very worn. No real issues. You'll notice I'm wearing gloves. It's good to wear gloves when you handle your coins. I do it for 2 reasons. 1, I don't like the smell on my hands when I handle my coins. And 2, it's better to wear gloves. If you're curious where I got these gloves, I purchased them on Amazon. Very, very inexpensive. So, yeah. There's the half dollar. And that's it, right? That's it. Then you can fold it up and store it. And the question becomes then, what do you do with your duplicates? Well, you can store them in different mediums. Here's a coin tube, for example. This is actually a coin tube for half dollars. So you can put half dollars in this coin tube. Here's another Walking Liberty. Here's some other half dollars I have. And then you just put them in the tube, which they bang around when I do it, which is not great, you see. So it's not the best way to store them, but yeah, it's an inexpensive way to store coins. But the thing is with a tube like this, you never see your coins, You don't see them. But when you have something like this, you do see them, right? Because you have this folder which you can open and close, and you can put your coins in there. And I don't know, I think it makes it cool. So yeah, that's why I like these. I think they're awesome, these folders. And again, people have different opinions on them. Some people say they're not great, but I think they're inexpensive. They stack well, and you can build a set, and you can learn a lot, and you can enjoy your coins, right? Putting coins in tubes, that's great, but you're not going to enjoy your collection. What's the point of buying them if they're just going to keep them and not enjoy them? I mean, sure, you buy them as an investment, but it's also fun to play with your investments and play with your collections. So yeah, let me just show you again what the coin looks like. There it is, my first one in the folder. The other one I have, my other Walking Liberty half, does not fit in this folder. I think it's a different date. I think it's from the 40s. So I would need a different book, right? Because this one is number 1. So that's actually the only one I have that fits in here. I don't really have a large collection. So, but yeah, that's it. Good luck.